30-06 John here, and today I just want to go over some of the work I've been doing to work up a new load for my Ruger American 7mm Rem Mag, and I'm getting there, but still a little bit more work to do, but it's getting there pretty good. I have a couple of pounds of this IMR 7977 powder. They actually don't make this powder anymore, but I bought it when a couple years ago when it was just introduced. It reduces copper fouling. Also, it is insensitive to temperature changes. It says it's good for the 7mm Rem Mag, so I have 2 pounds. That's enough for about 200 rounds. For bullets, I have these Nosler Accubond long range 150 grain bullets. I know that people like to use 160 grains, but I want to keep the speed up. I want this to be pretty flat shooting. For primers, I like to use the Remington 9.5M Magnum rifle primer. This powder they don't make anymore, and actually on the newest 2023 Hodgdon loading magazine, they don't have any load data for it either. I had to go back to the 2021 edition to find load data. For brass, I have 100 pieces of Hornady brass that I bought new. It's on its fourth firing, I think. I haven't really trimmed these yet. After this firing, I will. I don't trim my brass every firing. I do it every third or fourth firing. For resizing, I'm using RCBS dies. I'm also using an RCBS number 4 shell holder. I've been weighing each powder charge. I'm going to start low, then work up in half grain increments, and see when I find that the accurate spot is. I like to use this Hornady contrasticity tester. I think I said that right. Use it to check to make sure you don't have too much run out. Things are fighting me here a little bit. There we go. Anyhow, you just rotate this. You zero the dial. Put about halfway up the bullet there. Rotate it and see how much movement on the dial is. That's run out. This round here is right about 2 thousandths, and that's about what my standard is, 2 thousandths or less. If you're only shooting 100 yards, you won't see too much of a difference. When you shoot further, 300 yards, you'll notice a big difference. Here's my first shooting session. Shot at 100 yards. I started with 69 grains. That was my fouling shot. Shot a so-so group. I went to 69.5 grains. About the same thing, nothing really great. Well, when I went to 70.0 grains, it tightened up a bit there, 1¼ inches. I didn't chronograph anything here. I checked the primers for any high pressure signs. I didn't see anything. The bolt opened fine on all the rounds, so this seems like a good load. I'm under max published load data. So from there, I went back and loaded up more ammunition. I went back to the range a few days later. Here's my target, 100 yards. I duplicated the load that I had before, 70 grains. I think that might have been my fouling shot. I actually didn't keep track of it. If it wasn't, it actually didn't make a bad group right there. I did chronograph the loads this time. My next load was 70.3 grains of powder. Formed a so-so group, 1.75 inches. The velocity did bump up to 3,060 feet per second. I went in another step of 0.3 grains, so I'm at 70.6 grains. I shot a very nice group. That's what I was looking for. 3/4 inch center. My velocity was a little bit faster, 3,085 feet per second. So this is probably the load I'm going to stay right around. I might bump this up a couple more tenths, maybe, 0.8, 0.9. Verify this load is still good at 100 yards and take it out to a 300-yard range and see how it works and create a drop table from it. Here's the empty brass with my last series of loads. Just checking the primers there and the case. I don't see anything goofy there. Magnum rifle powder is the hardest powder to find these days. So I'm sort of glad I had 2 pounds of this powder unopened. I wasn't sure how it would work, but it seems like it's going to end up being pretty good. It's too bad they stopped making it. Anyhow, that's all I have for today. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Stay safe and have a nice day.